Well, I thought there was a lot of good things that our young ladies did in that game on a one-day prep and really bounced back and played really well in some stretches of that game. I thought we had a number of young ladies who played at a really, really high level. You know, great to see Mara with confidence sticking some shots, but I thought she just made good, really good decisions. Mallory, I thought, did a great job hitting the boards on both ends of the court. I thought Grace did a really good job taking care of the basketball, handling the basketball, got it where it needed to get to. I think she had 7 assists and no turnovers. I thought Sophie we got the ball inside her a little bit more, and she responded. She did a great job with it when it was in there and made really good decisions, because at times she was swarmed. At times it felt like she had 3-4 players on her but didn't rush to get it out of there, because even though it should seem like it's easy to get it out, it's not very easy all the time to do that. I thought she made really good decisions with it. I thought Amaya Battle, in my opinion, again, this is just live, and sometimes you see things differently when you watch it on film and you see some things that you really liked even more, whatever the case is. But I thought Amaya Battle played maybe the best game that I've seen her play. I thought she just played smart defensively. She just made really good decisions. She was active. She just was in the right spots. Offensively, she attacked in control, made great decisions about when to go to score it, when to dump it off, when to get it entered in the offense. That she just looked really, really comfortable. Off the bench, I thought Maggie did a great job for us. I thought she defended at an incredibly, incredibly high level and really kept some kids in front that were a little bit, we were challenged with that maybe even earlier in the game. I thought Janae did a great job of leading for us. So that Janae gave us a lot. She really attacked and made a lot of things happen. And I thought AJ played really well and scored it efficiently. What was really good to see overall is that in the third quarter, again, our defense is away from our bench. We maybe didn't defend quite at as high of a level as we wanted to, and then our young ladies responded and did a great job after that. So a lot of very good things. Now we get into probably the toughest overall stretch, the hardest stretch for us in our non-conference schedule coming up. So important for us to take a day to celebrate Thanksgiving, but then we got some work to do.
Questions? What are you happiest with the fact that you guys kind of maybe found a little bit of rhythm back on your offensive end, or the defense that was played?
Well, I think we are starting to understand how to move the ball differently than we had, and we're just starting to figure that out. And so that was good to see the early progressions of it. But I thought, right now, pleased with how we defended in the fourth quarter, too, because that's something that when things happen, when maybe we're playing faster. So sometimes the score could be a little bit skewed in terms of, were we just giving up more because we were playing faster? But then you go back to field goal percentage, and that doesn't tell the story that way. So we weren't defending at the same level that we needed to. So good to see us respond and come back and defend really well late in the game.
It seems like there was a lot of different players getting minutes in today. What was kind of the driving force behind that decision? What did you see from those players?
Well, we have to continue to grow overall. Our not just individually 5 players or 7 players or 9 players or all of us have to continue to grow and progress. And that was really, our message going into this is we've each got to take individual responsibility to keep working and progressing and getting better. And if that means, especially on a one-day prep, you have to ask a lot of questions because we're trying to do, some new things, then you have to be willing to have been confident to do that. So just really good to see a lot of young ladies have opportunities, to be in game action. Because when you watch game film, when it happens in a game, it's like, oh, now I get it. When you watch it in practice, maybe it's a little bit different. It shouldn't be, but maybe it feels a little bit different. So this is kind of fun for them to see it now in game action.
Was it important for Amara to see that ball go through a little bit tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's really important for her to see it. And I thought she was maybe slowed down a little bit in how she attacked, and that was really good to see. I think she's just had a great demeanor in a lot of things that she does, and she's continuing to learn and understand. And when she can, whether it's on the offensive end, defensive end, how much we need of her. Maybe it's not just scoring or getting whatever that is, but how we need her voice. We need someone again to be a leader in a lot of ways. And she has such a high basketball IQ that it's a good person to have that voice.
Sometimes when freshmen are struggling with their shot, their whole game kind of goes downhill. But Grace, shot wasn't going again, so she passed the ball.
She passed it really well. I thought she got better defensively too as the game went on, and that was really good to see. And she is a really good defender, but there are different matchups and things that types of players that she has to guard in different situations, and so she is just so smart. She really is a very, very smart player, and she's played in a motion offense before, so that gives her an advantage to understanding where to kind of look when you get the ball too sometimes, but I thought she played at a really high level.
Do you ever talk about with your team how to play with a lead and how to maintain that lead?
Well, yes, we do. And I think it's a matter of understanding how to attack and what that looks like. And we have different things that we've done in different scenarios and types of games. So today we were really working on, and we were trying to be very intentional on working on our motion offense and how to get into it and how to move the ball with that. Added a little bit of a softer kind of press scenario just to slow teams down, hopefully, or give them something else, to kind of see. And honestly, we have a group that is long and athletic and reads, and so we could be a team that might suit us well.
Good to go. Thank you, guys.
Charles, nothing?
I always got something, but not game grade.
No, okay, all right, sounds good.
Ready?
Yep.
So, I know that Wednesday's game was frustrating. This is not the same level of competition, but it had to feel good to get things going again on the offensive end.
Oh yeah, we definitely did a lot of work, just trying to get our offense flowing, trying to get our, basic motion. I thought we looked a lot better tonight. We set screens a little bit more efficiently too, I feel like. So.
Yeah, very intentional in what we're trying to do and what we're trying to be better at, and we went out there and executed.
Yeah.
How did it feel to get those kind of minutes that you guys did?
It felt good to be on the court. It's always nice to, go out there and compete against someone else other than your team. So it felt good to be out there.
I love playing with our teammates, so just any chance that you can get, you're always grateful for. So.
What are you most proud of? The fact that it's one of the most one-sided victories of all time, or just that you kept them? I think only 5 opponents in program history scored fewer points.
I think we're proud of just going out there and doing what we were supposed to do. We took care of the ball, held them to 28% field goal or 25% field goal percentage. So, went out there, defended like we were supposed to. Just one thing that we were working on, we focused on, and we did.
What did you guys notice from your teammates in terms of just the versatility that was on the court tonight, the depth?
Yeah, I always, everyone always asks me that. I feel like everyone's different from one another, and so that makes it really fun to play with everyone because, everyone has a different advantage, and you can attack teams different ways. I feel like that makes us really hard to guard.
Couldn't get much more efficient than you were. I know that you go to that left hand a lot. Is that your go-to at this point, or is it just whatever that you get there?
Everyone kind of always says I favor that left hand. I am actually right-handed, so, I got to give credit to my dad. He really, forced me when I was young to shoot a left-handed hook, shoot a left-handed, just baseline, drop step, power move. So I guess I don't really think about it. It's not something that I intentionally favor, but I do know I do favor it a little bit.
It had to feel good to see Mara get back in the zone with her shot, huh?
Yeah. No, she was stroking it tonight. So.
Any more? Cool.
What are you going to do for Thanksgiving?
I get to go home, so I'm very excited for that because it's been a couple years, so I get to enjoy my family's cooking.
Yeah, I got invited to a teammate's house, so
Cool.
it's gonna be a good time.
Have a good Thanksgiving, both.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving to
Happy
you guys
Thanksgiving,
too.
guys.
Thank you.